Want to hear some artist debauchery from the 1810s? Franz Schubert was a Viennese composer, and he's like, if you took Mozart's party-loving craziness, Beethoven's grimdark depression, and just... Schubert was a tiny man. He was 5'1", which was short even at the time. His friends called him the Little Mushroom. He was actually a credentialed school teacher and taught elementary school for 3 years because he couldn't make money as an artist, and this was a continual pattern. Guy was poor. However, he had rich friends. So he would go to these parties, play piano in the corner because he was socially anxious and very awkward, while his friends would discuss politics. Mostly politics. It got to the point where one of the parties got raided by police. But that's a story for another time. But things changed when Franz Schober arrived. Franz Schober was your ideas guy. He's the guy who's charismatic, has lots of things to say, but not a lot to do about them. And he was a hedonist. So what started out as these little intellectual salon types turned into drugs, alcohol. Prostitutes were involved. Schubert died of syphilis, which Schubert didn't marry, so he had to get syphilis from somewhere. And we think it was at these parties. I mean, we don't know, but a common source of arguments between Schubert scholars, and I know that's a niche topic, was Schubert gay? This is kind of a wrong question to ask because sexual orientation wasn't really something people thought about in the same way that we do now, but there was a lot of homoerotic tension between Schubert and Schober. And yes, in one of their letters, they call themselves Schubert, which is just a ship name. Toxic yaoi, am I right? So we don't know if anything happened between the two of them, but the emotional codependency between the two is very fascinating and extremely toxic, and we suspect led to Schubert's own downfall. If you've ever played any Schubert, you would know that he likes to go between parallel major, parallel minor of the same key, and you can kind of see how that developed out of this two-sided aspect to him. I've seen some people claim that he's bipolar. We don't have enough information to know if this is true or not, but certainly the syphilis, the alcohol, the drugs did not help. Anyhow, I love Schubert. He's a little pathetic man, and you should go listen to his songs.